There's a few exercises you can do at home that are basic for anybody. I'm going to start with the legs. We'll do a squat and a bridge for the hamstrings and low back. We'll do a chest exercise, push-ups. We'll do a back exercise, rows. We'll do triceps for dips, and then we will do a curl. And I'll also show you some burpees and planks in order to work core and cardio. You would do these for a set amount of time on your clock. You can, on your phone, if you have a smartphone, you can look at timers and you can set a time to work for 30 seconds and rest for 10, or 40 seconds and rest for 20. When you get a little more endurance, you can set it for 50-10. I will show you all the modifications from beginning to most advanced. The form is the most important. I will give you tips on how to take care of that form. What we will start with is the basic squat. I'll start using a chair. You can use it to catch your form. Start with your legs hip width apart. And the important thing is to take your toes and point them towards the ceiling. The purpose for this is to keep your knees behind your toes, which keeps them safe, and then it pushes the butt back, which is the perfect form because you want to feel it in your thighs. So if you have a chair, what you would do is you would act like you're going down to sit, and if it helps, go back, touch it, and then come up. As long as your knees line up with your ankles, then you're in the proper form. What happens is, if you find you're doing this and your tailbone is tucked under and you feel your knees going out straight, you have to rotate back, again, point those toes towards the ceiling, and then go back. So that is for your quads and your butt. To strengthen the low back and the hamstrings, what you would do is come down to the floor. Heels are down, toes are up to the ceiling, and you're laying on the floor all the way back. And you're going to squeeze and bring the butt up off the floor so you feel a squeeze in the hamstrings all the way up into the low back. Lower it up and down. A modification of this would be marching, where you keep your heels down, bring the knees in. To add more core as you gain strength, take your hands up over your chest to take them off the floor. Then your core is more engaged and you have to stabilize more with the core. Up and down. Come up, squeeze it, release it, bring it down. Now for push-ups for the chest and back. It doesn't matter what level you are. If you have to start on the wall, if you need to start with a chair, or you're all the way down to the floor, you can always work your chest with a push-up. Again, form, you want to look like a wedge underneath a door. So if you're on a chair, it's here, not here. This is not a push-up. You need to pull the hips down and bring it down. So as soon as you are comfortable at this level, come down to a step or a fireplace, and you can do them at this level. If you need to come down to the knees, again, the form is here, not here. So you lean forward to the top of the knees and work here till you can take it up here. Then the last level is, of course, all the way down to the floor. Start with the knees. Do it here. Take it up. Add it here. That's for your chest. For the back, there's several ways to work with a row. You're squeezing. The focus is on squeezing the shoulder blades together. If you have resistance bands, you would stand on them. Resistance would be relevant to how wide your feet are. You start standing straight. You lead down with the chest so the butt is back is flat. Grab the handles and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Elbows towards the ceiling. Once you get that, you can add dumbbells and pull this way. That's a row, palms facing each other. You can put palms facing your body and pull this way. You can start with palms facing the body, twist and turn. Each one of these bringing the shoulder blades together. The last way to row, palms away from you. Pull it up, inhale, exhale, squeeze. Inhale down, exhale. So that's chest and back. Now for arms, dumbbells or resistance bands. Curls, you can go this way, palms towards the body. You can turn them out this way, bring them up, take a little squeeze at the top, turn your pinky towards your armpit. You can go one at a time, alternate this way. You can alternate this way. Okay, that's for your biceps, for your triceps. Again, starting at the chair level. Using a chair and the palms of your hands. Your fingertips are towards your feet. Take the body away from the chair. Bend the elbows, bend the knees. Take it down, up and down. Now, as you gain strength, you'll straighten out those legs. Once you get them on a chair, you don't want to go to the floor because the range of motion is less and you won't get quite enough work. So as long as you have a fireplace or a step stool or a chair, come out, up and down. This is the one exercise that's done better off the floor. So we've done quads, hamstrings, butt, back, chest, biceps, triceps. Shoulder exercise, really easy. Again, you can use dumbbells or resistance bands for shoulder press. Different ways to shoulder press. Start here, take them straight up, palms towards each other. You can turn them this way. You can actually turn them this way. Again, you can alternate all of these. So you're focusing on stabilizing and this way. Now, for your cardio and core together. Planks are the number one way to work the entire core. So you're working stomach, obliques, back. If you want to start on the fireplace or a step stool, then move down to the floor. And the basic one, just holding a plank. Hold it for as long as you can. You need to come down and rest. Get back up. Now, variations of this to work the core. You can drive the knees in. These are called mountain climbers. You can take the knee wide, each side. You can take the knee and cross it underneath, going towards the opposite elbow. You can take the foot up underneath towards the hand. Then if you have a hard floor, a wooden floor, tile, you can grab some towels or napkins, and I have frisbees for the cement floor. But what you do is you take the gravity out, stand on your towel, and then use that. That's after you get your core engaged and can hold several minutes of your plank. The last last thing regarding a burpee, there's several options. A lot of cardio. It's a full body exercise. Again, you can start with a chair, move to the fireplace or step stool, and then to the floor. So, first level of a burpee. Reach down towards the chair, step back, step up, stand up. So there's your core. Bring it up, stand up, and just do this over and over. The next level would be if you have no low back issues and you have a strong core. Down, jump back, jump up, stand up. Now, the way you know whether you have a good core, you jump back. If your body is straight, great. If you sag like this, then you need to step back. Pull in that stomach, stand up. Don't add a jumping movement if your back gives way. You need to work on strengthening that core. So the next level, jump here. You can add a push-up. Jump back, push up, stand up. Or step back, push up, stand up. Once you're confident that you have the form down and you have the endurance, move down to the next level. Start with the down, step back, make sure you're in that wedge position. Together, come up. Work that until you have the endurance. Then add the hop if you can. Add the push-up when you can. And then add the push-up, jump. And when you have it at that level, then you take it down to the floor. So down, step back, come up, stand up. Again, always starting with the slightest movements, moving towards the next movement. Down, step back, stand up, then you jump, push up, and then the very last one, jump, push up, jump. So that adds your cardio. And let me know how you do. Let me know if you have any questions. If you want to send me a video, make sure that your form's right. I will look over it and give you some ideas regarding your form and weights. Thanks, guys.